Dying Light 2 kicks off with us out in the crazy open forest world, and here we are thinking, this is going to be different. But within the first 2 hours you learn that no, this will be taking place in an apocalyptic city format as well, which we are not mad at. The city landscape for parkour and traversal over roofs, as well as going into deep and dark buildings for materials, while sneaking around dazing zombies, is something Dying Light fans will never be mad at.
Get too close and you're done for.
We also meet our antagonist early, which is a welcome sight, being the performance and voice acting of our antagonist Waltz is brilliant, adding off that the characters and voice acting across the board is brilliant, but you don't really find a real connection to the main plot until roughly 8 to 10 hours in, which can be a while if you're looking to be captured by a story early.
Why are you helping me? Let's get to know each other and find out.
Combat is nothing special, but it doesn't have to be in this setting. Really, in a first-person zombie apocalypse, it's amazing how many hours you can be happy with simply just hacking and slashing, with some cheeky parries and dodges here and there. It doesn't seem to get old. Stealth is also a real option, and can use stealth and takedowns effectively. Weapon and weapon mods are a hit. As I was addicted to the one-hand weapons, you can still have a blast with a two-hand and also bows or crossbows. The mod system for the weapons isn't incredibly deep, but again, this kind of setting doesn't really ask for a need for an encyclopedia of weapon mods. Give us some fire, electricity and venom and we are sorted. The simple ability to craft your own support items as well as upgrade them too is just a nice touch. Fortnite might come knocking for their bandage system though. The parkour is a funny old system as it can be so smooth and fluid one moment then incredibly clunky and stop-start the next. Once you level your stamina up and get additional parkour moves and systems, it seems to lean much more to the smooth side, which I guess goes well in terms of feeling that you've progressed. But stamina management is a real thing early, which isn't what I expected, but again welcomed. As for the story, the actual main plot is something I feel everyone has seen before. A simple one where we are looking for our long lost family member. As the main plot isn't anything to be engrossed by, the journey and the story of getting to the story is the real joy in Dying Light 2. The control you have over almost every single decision your character makes is quality, and the replay value is very high and there are so many ways you can go. You also receive certain types of world bonuses such as traps or better parkour methods with the choice of who you decide to give the power to. Skill trees seem quite brief, but as you play you realise leveling up is actually quite the task. But again, if you are planning to 100% the game, you will have these skill trees complete I believe much earlier than actually finishing the whole game. You can also find a splash of puzzle solving, which surprisingly was quite a good time here. The puzzles were never too difficult, and if you were stuck at a certain point in the puzzle, you often found that the solution was right in front of you the whole time, and it is actually quite simple, which that was the frustrating part. All in all, I had an absolute blast with this game, and once I was past the first 8 hours I was totally invested. Being so, not a lot of people have 8 hours or so to burn until they are all in on a game. I will also say briefly I was very lucky with bugs and really only had any late. But in saying, I myself was very happy with this game and I found it an absolute blast for someone to play solo, with also the novelty of being able to join with another online player, which opens the game up so much more as well. There is plenty of stuff to do.